Hello, ladies. I just wanted to get you into our Evernote program here. I know we've had a lot of interest in the program, and I thought this might be the easiest way to get us started on doing what needed to be done to get you using this program effectively for your Stampin' Up! Business. So, this is a program that with I do in a room full of people. So that's why I said, please don't share it outside of this group because it is part of what I do for my business and virtual office solutions. And so, but I do want to provide that to you because I know there's a lot of interest and there's a lot of need for a way to keep all of your things straight, to keep them all organized. So I thought this might be a good way. So this is me, Virtual Office Solutions. This is my day job when I'm not doing Stampin' Up! And No Fuss Accounting is a business, my accountant, an accountant and business person that I collaborate with on some of these workshops. So we both are pretty passionate about Evernote, so we thought that we would do this workshop. So I'm going to do this video, and of course, this is the first time using this type of technology, so you're my guinea pigs as well. So let's get started on Evernote, the basics. So the first thing to realize is what you want to accomplish with Evernote. So I got the sense from many of you that what you wanted to accomplish is the way to organize your projects that you do in your workshops or things that you do. I use Evernote for the inventory of my stamp sets as well. I'm way behind. I'm not as up to date as I should be. In fact, I think I haven't done anything in the new catalog. So I found that this is a way for me to say, oh, do I have a stamp with a snowflake on it? I can just type in snowflake and I can find all of my stamp sets that have snowflakes on them. So that's a great way to keep your inventory. Just this week, I decided to try and put it in. Um, I typed out instructions for an event I was doing so I could have them at the tables, instructions of the step-by-step instructions. So I printed those out. I saved it as a PDF so that I have it, and then I also copied and pasted it into a note in Evernote. So that it says, for instance, one of the things that I did was the bunny box that some of you saw at the Glad Heart event a week or so ago. So the title of my note is Bunny Box. Inside of that is the instructions on how to do it, and there's a photo attached to it. In addition to that, I tagged some things like Easter Bunny, Dairy Princess event, because that's where I was sharing it. So there were some things that I tagged. And as we get to the next video, I'm going to show you more of that stuff. But what you need to know is what you want to accomplish with Evernote, because I'm pretty sure it can do what you want it to do. Just have a clear vision of what this is. Evernote is a family of products that helps you to remember and act upon ideas, projects, and experiences across everything that you have. Most of us have smartphones, some of us don't, that's okay. Some of us have tablets, some of us don't, that's okay. But wherever you are, wherever you're doing your computing, you can have Evernote there. So I have Evernote on my computer. I have it on my iPhone, I have it on my iPad, and if for some reason I'm away from all of my devices but have internet access, I can pull up my online internet on my online Evernote account and access my notes there. So it's all the same account, it's just accessible in many different places. So it can be your digital file cabinet, your note-taking tool, your daily journal, your task or project management system, your recipe keeper, your crafting notebook. All of these things can be used in your Evernote account. So why Evernote? Well, mostly because it was the company of the year according to Inc. magazine in December of 2011. 10 brilliant apps small businesses should use. Evernote rates #1 in Forbes magazine in May of 2012, and 10 must-have apps for business in must-have business apps in 2011 from Entrepreneur magazine. So if all of those very impressive resources are saying it's #1, then why look for something else? So as I talked about a little bit, it's supported on all platforms. It's on your desktop, it's on your laptop, it's online. It's on your devices, your tablets, your phone, whether it's Apple, whether you're in the iOS system or whether you're in the Android system, it's accessible on all your devices. So the first thing you have to do is you have to set up your account. So you go to www.evernote.com. Click on the menu. It'll give you a drop down that says sign up for a free account. I'm not sure exactly what it says, but it'll be clear. So you want to sign up for the free account. There are two different ways to access Evernote. One is the free account, and that's the one I recommend. I use the free account. Now I've been 5 years in business, and I have been using Evernote for 5 years in the free account. I just made the leap to the premium version because I was at a client and needed some additional access to some things and needed to upload some things. So I just went premium, and it's only $5 a month. So I really don't see a need unless you get real extensive into uploading, because there is a limitation for your storage, and pictures will take up a lot of storage. So you play it by ear. Don't start out with a premium, start with a free. If you get notices like you're starting to max out your limit for the month, and if you do that quite often, then you may want to consider the premium, but I don't see that as an immediate need. So um, within Evernote, there are notebooks. Notebooks are a collection of individual notes. There's stacks. It'll show you stacks of notebooks, and there's tags. So, as it says here, think of a file cabinet. Stacks are the file drawers. Notebooks are the files inside the file drawers. And then the notes are the papers in the files. So, and tags are ways to quickly search for things. For instance, like I said, if I was looking for a stamp set with snowflakes, when I'm putting something in there, I find the common things that I would want to know are referenced in that particular note. So for that particular stamp set, maybe it was Snow Much Fun, which you all know is one of my favorites. So the tags I would put on that is snowman, snowflake, snowball, bird. Those are some of the things that are in that stamp set. So those are the tags that I would use there. So if I was looking for a stamp set later on that has a bird in it, I could just type in bird in the search device, and it would bring me Snow Much Fun would pop up because it has that cute little bird that's on the snowball there. So that would come up. So but that's what tags are, and we'll get into that a little bit more as time goes on. I think this is going to be an ongoing relationship with us as far as um, getting notebooks or I'm sorry, using Evernote and finding ways that we are in a comfort position with those. So the different types of notes and the ways you can add notes to Evernote, you can just open up a note and you can type. Lo and behold, you can do the simple thing. You can upload a PDF file. You can on your smartphone. If you have a microphone. I know on my iPhone. Sorry, I forgot what kind of phone I had. My iPhone has a little microphone button, so I can go in, open up Evernote, and hit the microphone and register a voice note. I often do this because sometimes my best ideas come when I can least put them into a note. So I find myself using that in the car sometimes when I'm driving. You can take a picture. You can open up a note and open up your camera, and you can snap a picture, and it saves that in Evernote. There's lots of other things, and some of these won't be useful to you right now. Maybe as you become experts in the Evernote arena, you'll want to use some of these other things. So there's web clippers. If you're on a website that you absolutely love, if you're on somebody's blog and you love that particular thing, you can clip that right into your Evernote account. And again, I'll show you some of these things in my next video. Part of the technology that I'm using right here limits me to a 15-minute video, so you don't have to listen to me ramble on forever and ever. We can do this in little short snippets. So and so you can absorb it, and you can try and utilize it a little bit before we go on to the next thing. So what I would encourage you to do is, as you open up your Evernote, as you sign on and open it up, um, you can decide how you want to use it and email me any questions you have. So what I think I want to do is, when everybody emails me questions, we can really bombard the Glad Heart Facebook page with a lot of stuff that we could avoid. If you just email me, I will what I'll do is I will summarize because maybe 6 of you have the same questions. So I'll summarize the questions, answer them, and then post the questions and answers on the Facebook page so that it'll kind of walk us through in a slow way. So this next slide is a little bit on how to search for a note. As I said, if you're using tags, it searches very easily with tags, but maybe you didn't tag something. Maybe you just, in the title, I put bunny box and didn't tag it with anything. If I knew that's what I called it, I could just search for bunny box and it's going to take me right to that note. So you can search for phrases. And then if there's a search that you're going to do often, you can save that specific search criteria. And then it's just a one-click search at that point. So you can password protect a note. I haven't done this. I do have a couple of clients that I just put information in that might be a little more sensitive than some other stuff. So I will be putting a password on that. The thing with passwords is that once you put a password on it, nobody can access it, not even the Evernote people. So once it's encrypted, you really need to be aware of your how to collect your passwords and how to do that, which is probably another video and another workshop for another day, because you could get all into that. That could be a whole new series. So you can password protect it. I don't think anybody's going to really tap into your stamps unless you get into some more delicate saving in Evernote for that. You can share notebooks. I just kind of tried to do a screenshot here of one. So if you see, because Evernote updates all the time, you'll constantly get updates. They're doing new things to it all the time. I tried to replace an old screenshot with a new one. So this is a little blurry, but you can see along the toolbar where it says File, Edit, View, and then it says Note, slide down there, and it says Share, slide across, and you can share a note by email. You can actually share a whole folder. You can share a whole notebook, a note. We can break that down as time goes on too. The Evernote trunk is a place where you get all kinds of fun things that integrate with Evernote. Again, this is for a more advanced user, not necessarily for your needs right now, but we will keep that in mind as we move forward. Why your data is safe. Evernote is as safe as anything else. I guess if you're afraid of the internet and afraid of security, Evernote's not for you. But then online computing is not for you. Swiping your card at the gas pump is not for you. So you just need to be aware that companies as big as this one do everything they can to keep your data safe. There will always be those times that there's a breach, as we know from the whole Target thing at Christmas time and that type of thing. It's going to happen. This is just a slide that won't mean anything to you at this point in time. It's just something that's down the road a little bit for task management. So that is our quick version of Evernote. If this sounds like something that you want to proceed with, I have no problem doing these video tutorials with anyone. It certainly helps when we're all snowed into our houses and we can do those things. So if you have questions, email me. That's me on the right. Well, I didn't put my email in there. So most of you know my email is www.debbie.bolello.com, or you can do I'm sorry, there's no www on the front of that. It's debbie.bolello.com. Connect with me through Facebook. I will send you my email address, or you can send it to my Virtual Office Solutions email. You can find me on Facebook with Virtual Office Solutions. You can find me with Paper and Patchwork on Facebook. And you know how to connect with me by phone. Most of you, and some of you that have done swaps can do that too. So hopefully this is a good start. You can find what you need here, and then we can proceed with the next thing. As you get your stuff downloaded, send me questions and we'll chat with you next time.